Guys, it's me Luis again. So today is Monday. Before say anything else, I want to say I'm sorry about the people, our neighborhoods in Houston. I hope everyone is all right. You know, imagine just 50 inches of flood, you know, like water like this. It's more than 4.5 feet, so it's a lot of water. So it's really bad situation over there. Hope it's gonna be everything okay. So well, we're gonna back on business here. Today we have this windshield. So I'm just going to replace the windshield on this Pathfinder 2015. The same like the Q60 SUV for Infiniti, is the same brand, just different luxuries. But this kind of moldings come with the retainer clips. But the thing on these clips is when they don't, the drain channel over here, when it's made by the glass and the glue and the tray molding, if that kind of glue is stuck, it's too close to the molding. Even when you open the metal, you know, the clip, you're not gonna release this one. It's really difficult, those kind of clips, when the glue is out of the edge of the glass. So if I don't have too much glue, it's gonna be easy. If not, it's gonna be a little difficult, but we're gonna start working. Remember, this one doesn't have too much clips. It's just a few on the bottom, the same like the the old Nissans, you know, a couple of the same style. So let me just take those real quick because it looks really bad, the sky. I don't know, they say it's gonna rain later, but so I'm a little nervous because I don't have any room to this place if I have to go inside. So I gotta work fast. So you pardon me if you see my moves a little faster and little mistake, because I want to do this faster because I don't know, and that way it looks really bad. So, but this way is shining, so I hope we don't have any problem. These clamp clips go here. I don't know why I always find this molding loosey. You see that over there? Always. I'm not sure it's because the people do the service, they pull the count. I don't know, but I always find that problem here. And this kind of Pathfinders. Alright, remember you have corners, but you can just pull this one and they come enough. So this one comes with little clips. Okay, remember this one is a big one. There's a lot of room here, so you gotta get careful. I'm gonna use the cord again. Remember on Saturday, I used for my Forerunner. So works really nice, but this one is more deep, so probably my line is gonna touch more the edge and maybe it's gonna break, but I want to try that. And I'm gonna use my zip knife today because I want to go a little more faster than normally, because I don't want to have any problem with the rain today. Alright, we're gonna pull this one here. Alright, and we're ready to make the cuts. But before, we have to remember about the molding. So what I do with this kind of moldings is just make a little more room. Like this one looks good, so I don't think this one has too much glue. But what I do is I'm gonna open a little bit the molding and find where the clip is located. Example, like this one is here. So what I do, always working with plastic sticks, you're gonna open the channel a little more than normal. Like I'm talking about this way. You're gonna make double, pushing in, open a little bit, and in that way your clip coming off really nice, and you don't make any problem. You don't bend it, you don't scratch it, and you don't damage the metal. So you find another one here, stick this place, put the second one, but you gotta catch the inside the retainer, no outside, or you're gonna bend it, because remember, one is attached to the wall with the rivets and the second one is catching the clip. So you gotta go exactly behind here, pushing down, and you see the molding is coming up. This one is really nice, doesn't have too much glue, so I think I'm gonna go very nice with this side. But the next one, you see me, I can open like this. So this part is really nice. Now let's find the other one, because this one always one side is too much on this way. It can be the driver's side or the passenger side. Okay, let's see. You see, this one is very tight. So let's check it out. It's gonna open a little bit the molding. We gotta find the clip first. In this case, it's right here. I'm gonna insert my tool here, and the second one behind. Pushing it. You see, even when I do this, there you go, it's coming good. Yeah. Now you find another one. Insert your tool, because sometimes you don't have room, because you see the glass, this one is pretty close, because this is car light, so it's already replaced it. So sometimes those kind of glasses, they are more bigger than the normal. You see, but it's coming out a little more. So one more clip here. You see, one is not enough, so I have to open more. Push in, and you see it still is touching the glass. So this one is going to be a little more tricky. Got it loosen a little bit. There you go. Now we're going to just find the other one here. Remember, with this kind of plastic, you're not going to chip or scratch the paint. The only you have to do is make more room between the clip and the mold. You see that? Alright, so I got the one loose already, no clips broken, and of course nothing here was damaged. Now just back with this way, just use your plastic stick and just put it back in place, and it's ready to use, to have a room for your knife. Okay, so let's gonna make the cuts with our zip knife. Remember, a sharp tool always is the key to have a good cut. Now today I'm gonna use my stick bar again from Equalizer. Remember, in this case, you remember the Forerunner, this part was have to put more lower, but if you're using this one, you're gonna see this, I'm gonna go more higher here now, but you see this one is too low. Now I gotta go to the third hole, because I got 3 holes. This is for the high cars, middle cars, and the low cars like the Forerunner. So you gotta make 3 holes, because this is the room you gotta play. Now if I leave this one here, can be nice, because I'm gonna be more higher here, but I cannot do it too high because the glass is gonna be like this. But I can try it first. I'm gonna make a test like this one and see if it's more higher on this point, because here is gonna be more lower, and of course this part is gonna be more lower. So in this case, I'm gonna play with 3 blocks. I made 3 different like this. So one, this is the first one I made, remember, on my video for the Traverse. So this one's gonna go probably here, you see, but the problem with this one, sometimes it's too close to the hood. So for cars, they are not really big on here or deep in here, this one is not good. Okay, so now if I use this one, it's gonna be almost a little more smaller, but I got this extra gap, so they can be here, so can have a little more room. But you see how low I have to go? Probably, let me see, I can go maybe in this one. Yeah, this is gonna be the hole. So let me see if my hood is gonna close. I'm gonna leave this brick right here, little bump, to get more room. You see that noisy? Oh no, oh, it's this one. I thought it was the block. No, it's my holder right here. There you go. Okay, and this way, you see, the problem is my block is too deep, so there's no way I can just go in here. So what I have to do now, in this case, we're gonna use the third adapter. So the third adapter is gonna be one the same like this one, but just a single wheel. So in this case, I can go probably here. Okay, at this point. And like this, I can probably play here. Okay, but now if I don't want to have any risk, well, the only way I have to do is take this one off, use my little wheel, and just put it right there. That's the only I can do if I want to go with no risk in this point. Okay, so right there, you see, I just gotta put the H right here, but you see my glass is gonna move a lot, so we gotta get careful. Or I can use my deep corner. So I'm gonna try it this way and see what happens, okay? Because I don't want to cause too much risk, because now here is going to be bended this one little bit, so I'm going to see what happens. So this is going to make the cut. Okay guys, so we're ready to use this one. Remember, the sharp tool here is going to be nice. Remember, I'm going to use my block, my stick from equalizer, and see if that thing is going to work today, because this one is really deep. So the last job I did with this one, you can pull the molding. I already pre-cut the molding because it's better, because this kind of moldings cover the edge, and it's going to make my blade break the glass a little more. So that's why I have to take that one out. You see, it's just the corner. One of the clips is stuck right there. Ready to turn. And now the last cut on the corners, I'm going to use the blade, the big one. Okay, now we're gonna put the line on my core and see how the thing's going. Let's see if we can make the cut with this one. So the same line I used for the four runners, and let's see what happens. Okay, again. Okay, so we're ready to just set our line, dash protector for my bin number. That's more I worry about it. So the first core line is inside. Let me go under here. Remember, in this case, I'm not using anchor, so it's a little more difficult, because when I use the anchor, it's more easy. Alright. I'm going to use this kind of sticks just to make the line follow inside the dashboard. Alright, there's better security. This one is really useful with those handles. They make the room between the glass and the dashboard. Okay, let's see here. Alright guys, let's start making these cuts here. You gotta get careful now, don't go too close on this edge, especially if it's broken, because now it's gonna be more difficult. There you go. I'm just gonna hold it here and make my cut. There you go. Remember, there we have our gravity stops, so just careful. Alright. Okay, and make sure all is inside. Okay. Don't leave anything inside, or the core sometimes catch it and just stuck it, so you stick them out. Good. Remember, always check your points, more weakness points like VIN numbers, possible dashboard, everything. So here, for example, I can have extra glue, or can be my gravity stops. I'm just gonna pass it this way, hold my side here, and make my cut. Remember, your arms pretty close to the body, not on your face, because you hit yourself or your hands on with something, especially on these areas they're really sharp. It's gonna be a bad cut. Hold with something like this, just make your cut, okay? Line. Remember, careful with the saw move, because that one is gonna make your wire, your fiber cord just break. Careful with my glass. And a little more on this way. One more. Hey guys, so I'm sorry, I have to cut the video now because I tried to test this one, but I have a couple of drops of rain, so I have to stop and come back. So I think I'm just, I gotta stop to put the, when I pull the windshield out, I have to stop, wait the rain, stop a little bit, but I don't have more time, so I can adjust the tool. So I'm just gonna use the deep corner because I don't have time to set the stick, because they already got some drops, not too much, a little rain, but I mean, it's enough to make a lot of problems here. So we're gonna go fast now. What I did is put the glue, remember, one part on the glass and one part on the body, because I don't have too much time today. It's really, really bad this day. So I'm just gonna do this one. Remember, we're gonna go first the bottom, my corners, find my VIN number, and just let it go right there. Remember, clips. So now I'm gonna go, let me get this one. I'm not using the top because I have my other one and home. I left the piece I'm using for this one. So let me see, this one is good. So okay, so everything you see here, so my B is sitting on the right spot, so I don't have any problem. Over there is not moving anymore. So take just this one and let it go down, and that's a good one. There you go. Okay, now remember, these ones, the Pathfinder always has a problem. Sometimes the glass, the same like the Infinities, or sometimes the Altimas, the two-door, the Maximas two-door, the glass is sometimes a little bigger than the normal. So just careful with that one, because sometimes you're gonna touch, you see in some areas you're far away from here and close to the other ones. That happened too much in the two-door Maximas. One, just attach our glass now. It's heavy, just careful there. Okay, you see that part is pretty close, so I gotta push it that way. But sometimes you can play making the room on both sides like this, but it's not really too much. Okay, just careful there. I'm gonna touch it one more lower. Here I have a little more room, so we can just play over here. But not too much, you see? Okay, now we're gonna make our test with the lead detector. So the deep corner you can use with the top or just the single one, so it's not a big deal. I make some cuts in the video because I choose the wrong camera. This is the old one. Remember, the batteries go fast out because it's not good for the battery. So the new one is on the front, so I took the wrong one. So that's why you're gonna see more cuts on this one. There you go. Start here. I'm more worried about the bottom, because the top no problem. Remember, you hit it, you're gonna hit signal, okay? Okay. This is nice. Here's the green light. Okay. You see, I'm pretty close here. I already pushed that way. But this one, if I want to close it, I gotta go more higher. But you see, I almost touching here. And you see how far I'm from here? The glass is like this. So it's got a big gap right here, like a little down, a curve right here, and go up. So that's the problem with the aftermarket sometimes. On these ones, especially on Nissans. Okay. There you go. Alright guys. So the glass is no problems with the glue. So yeah, this one is really deep, you see? It's coming over here. The problem with this one, you gotta go under here and here. So both sides, fender and hood. That's the big issues with this one. So I couldn't test with my stick equalizer with the new adapters I have, because I got 3. But I don't want to get more rain and be in trouble with this glass. So I'm gonna go on this way today, faster. Okay guys, so I'm finished here. I'm gonna just put all parts together and we're finished. And see you in the next video, because it's gonna be difficult today with much rain coming. See you next.